Alright, back randomly, I know. Been MIA for a while. Um, anyway, talking women of WWE. Alexa Bliss has won a title. Well, she is the number one contender to face Bayley, and then to face Belair, which I know a lot of Alexa Bliss fans are already ecstatic that she won. But at the end of the day, she's gonna lose because it's Belair, and WWE doesn't want the bad, uh, you know, feedback that they got last time for Belair losing to Becky Lynch in a bunch of couple seconds, which I did not care for. I didn't care because I don't like Belair. But yeah, this match, I gotta say, it was not a great match, let alone a good match. It was just a okay time waster with some decent camera shots, uh, or angles, I should say. But other than that, like, it was a pretty goofy, like, botchery match. Like, right at the beginning, Bliss is supposedly pinning Becky, but then Becky, she barely, like, covered her on the mat. She just lets her, do her Trish Stratus reversal out of the pin, Matrix bend, reflex, and, like, that was terrible. Or at one point, Bliss is trying to do Abigail. Of course, that's reversed. So they're still carrying on this. I guess eventually she'll catch up with Wyatt, or he'll catch up with her. But again, like, I don't know what they're planning on doing with that. I guess Becky's gonna feud with Bayley because she lost, even though they had a segment earlier on tonight where, oh, I'm gonna, if we both win our contender or triple threat matches, and yeah, let's go 1-on-1 for old time's sake. And then of course, granted, I was shocked that when I saw on Instagram that Alexa Bliss number one contender against Bayley, but then I'm like, who cares? Because she's just gonna lose to overrated Belair, and yeah. So really, like, and Sasha's gone. Don't know what she's doing other than I saw on Instagram. Um, she's like filming some type of action movie. It looks like behind the scenes. Um, but yeah, that. So really, like, Liv Morgan's gone crazy. Harley Quinn type thing. I guess she likes pain, so go to Cenobites. And she go look for that box. But or maybe she did after Extreme Rules. Maybe that's why she went all crazy. And she likes pain. But yeah, even Naomi, like, she's missing, not mentioned at all. You have Tegan Knox that came back, but I don't like her look with the, what was it, purple green hair or whatever, and jeans and whatever, ripped jeans. Not a fan of her new getup. Really, there's like nobody really I'm interested in right now with the women. Lacey Evans, they're trying to reboot her again from basics, as they said. Cora Jade from on NXT with Roxanne, that rivalry is done with. I guess Cora is feuding with, I believe, Wendy Chu, which I don't care for that character either, because all she does is I don't understand her character. Why she's supposed to be sleeping a lot, or she's always tired, I guess. Go home, then quit wrestling and go home. Quit making sleeping positions and movements your moveset. So dumb. Um, Nothing against the actual, athlete girl, just the character I don't care for. I know Charlotte Flair's coming back eventually. That, who knows when? If anything, most likely maybe next week. If what was she, a SmackDown or Raw? I can't even remember. I wouldn't be surprised if they bring her back on whoever wins this contenders match. Have Charlotte face Belair, because there's no pay-per-view this month, which is interesting. It was cool to see Bray Wyatt come back. I don't know what he's doing really. Like he has a new character, Uncle Howdy, um, and he's feuding with this LA Knight guy. I don't know who that is. You have Sami Zayn with the Bloodline, I guess, finally being accepted by Jey Uso. Usi. But yeah, nothing with the women really is interesting right now. Again, I'm a fan of Bliss, but even like I'm not too blind to admit and at least say or criticize how they're booking her. If barely, were this whole couple months she's been Belair's lapdog. I swear, her and Asuka against Damage Control. Granted, they beat them, but like I don't care because I wasn't a fan of them. I like Io Shirai, or Sky as they call her now. Yeah, that's stupid. Just change her name back to Shirai. Like, more catchy and a better name. How come she's not getting pushed? I'd rather see her more in the ring than Bayley and Dakota. Um, Again, you had so Bayley won her contenders triple threat match. So her and Alexa will face each other next week on Raw, and I guess the very next week after that week will determine, whichever one of those two faces Belair. Which I don't care, because at the end of the day, they're both going to lose because it's Belair, and WWE doesn't want to go through what they went through with the Becky Lynch controversy, win at SummerSlam, which I don't care about. And I was so annoyed the fact that they decide to give her back the title for no reason, just because they got bad feedback from folks. Just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know who else will return. Other than, I guess we're waiting for Royal Rumble, so maybe Sasha will enter Royal Rumble. But then, I wouldn't even want her to come back then, because she'll just lose. And then, probably feud with somebody, possibly, but it'll probably be lame. If anything, I would like her to feud with Alexa Bliss, but that's because although they wouldn't be on the same roster, so never mind. Unless we're doing drafts, but I don't know. The Shotzi and Ronda match I don't remember what pay-per-view passed. Whatever last pay-per-view it passed, that was a lame match. I love how the crowd was cheering for, we want Sasha, we want Banks. I'm like, wow. Yeah, overall, nothing is going on with worth talking about. If anything, ranting is more to do. But we shall see for next week, because I will definitely post my afterthoughts next week. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Take care, and peace and love. Oh, leave comments down below if you're watching wrestling and what's going on there with your favorites.